Welcome back into Talking Fitchburg. It's Monday. It's the digest. That can mean only one thing. It's the Verona Road construction update. And finally, after begging him repeatedly, or maybe just asking him one time, who knows? It's Steve Theisen. He's here.
Hello, Jeremy.
He finally gets to be on set.
Yes.
You're like our only viewer, first off, that one.
Oh, I think there's a lot of viewers. Certainly when we share it on Facebook, we try to make you go viral.
Well, still hasn't happened yet because I'm still here and not in Hollywood, so thanks for
I don't
that,
get any
Steve.
royalties either, so.
Yeah, no, you don't. No, you don't. Steve, I appreciate you being here. I know you got a busy schedule, and we certainly appreciate that. As we looked at tonight, weather permitting, you've got the big traffic switch coming up,
right.
Which we'll get to here in just a little bit of time. But in case you didn't know how this works, we go through your press release and break it down one by one. So
with excellent photos, too, I know.
Well, we'll see how many photos you took this past week and share them out. But
Alrighty.
For now, let's get to the business, and let's just quickly start with just a very quick recap, even though it's a major deal tonight. And I'm saying that in a good way because the ultimate piece is things are moving forward.
Exactly.
But we've got the lane change tonight and the closure at Williamsburg Way.
Yes, so southbound traffic on Verona Road will shift to the newly completed ramps. We just finished the concrete paving last week for that, and now we're able to move traffic. So starting tonight around 8 p.m., we'll start having nighttime lane closures and shifting people over to those lanes. So by Tuesday morning, 2 lanes are open on the new completed southbound interchange ramps between Raymond Road and Highway PD. Certainly we encourage people to be vigilant in that area as we have those different lane shifts and lane changes. And with that change, we will have turn restrictions at Williamsburg Way. So once we shift that traffic, it allows us to work on the core of Verona Road between Williamsburg Way and PD. And with that, we can actually work on the bridge for Williamsburg Way. And that's going to have a hard closure at Williamsburg Way. We'll have no left turns or through movements at that intersection. Only right turns in, right turns out. And we want to make sure that people heed that warning that it will be restricted for those 3 months until July of this year. And they'll need to use alternate routes, whether it's Raymond Road or Highway PD, as we work on that bridge right at Williamsburg Way and dig down 25 feet, start with working on the abutments and the piers and literally working from the ground up as we build that brand new bridge for Williamsburg Way traffic over Verona Road.
And this is closed to everybody. So we emphasized this last week that it's everybody. It's motorists, pedestrians, bicyclists.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter who you are.
Yes.
You don't cross that
restricted.
bridge.
Right, exactly. There's going to be a 25-foot hole, as you mentioned before. There's going to be a 25-foot hole on the other side of those barrier walls. So we want to make sure that people heed the warning that anyone that wishes to cross Williamsburg Way is going to have to find a different way for 3 months, whether that's pedestrians or bicyclists using Anton Drive and around. Certainly there's no signed detour route for any of our projects, but the locals know how to properly get to their destination instead of using Williamsburg Way.
Absolutely. All right, let's jump right into this. Besides the lane change and all of that, we still got other things going on here. So we'll start with Verona Road from Verona Road underpass south of PD. See, I can't even read when you're here. You make me so nervous. North to Raymond Road. What do we got in that area?
So we have the traffic switch that'll happen tonight, Monday night. But then once they have that, they'll have daytime lane closures, primarily between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m. We saw some of that this week. Really getting the finishing touches on Verona Road so crews can work on the core of Verona Road. So whether that's putting up additional barrier wall, adjusting some of the barrels, as well as the temporary signals that are out there as well. So lane closures between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., making sure people are aware of those daytime closures. We will still have nighttime lane closures as well on Verona Road between 8 p.m. and 5 a.m., which is what we see normally during the construction season. And then also we will have work primarily focused again at Williamsburg Way, but then PD will start seeing a lot of work as well, not only during daytime hours, but nighttime as well.
Yeah, you're prepping for a bridge down there too.
Yes, exactly.
So
2 bridges.
You got work ahead of you here.
Yes.
No kidding. Yes. All right. Looking then county PD between Verona Road and Spoke Drive.
So that area, once we have the traffic shifted onto the new ramps, there will be turn restrictions at that intersection with PD and Verona Road. So the left turn lane from southbound Verona Road to eastbound McKee Road, there'll only be one turn lane to head and make that movement. So I want to make sure that people are aware that there will be backups and delays, especially during the morning and afternoon rush hours. That that will be a heavily traveled area, and so we want to make sure that people heed the warnings of planning ahead, allow extra time to reach their destination, especially traveling through that intersection. We will have nighttime, or I guess evening, lane closures starting at 6 p.m. until about 5 a.m. the following night. So those will be each night, but starting at 6 p.m. So there'll be crews out there working again, sort of getting the area prepped for working on those bridges, relocating traffic, shifting it respectively to the outsides of PD as we can work on the middle of the abutments and the piers and everything else to build those 2 bridges.
It's a tight time frame, so there's a lot of work
There's
to
a
be
lot
done
going on.
in day and night. So
Right.
I'd be remiss if I didn't say safety number one concern in this project, whether it is day or night. Distractions down. What's the saying? Isn't it? See cones, phones down.
So yeah, put down the
Did
phone.
I blow that completely?
Put down the phone when you see orange cones. Or I always like saying heads up, phones down.
It's a good saying.
And that's not only during work zones. Certainly, it's against the law in work zones, but making sure that people just eliminate distractions at all times, whether you're on the Beltline, whether you're on McKee Road, Fish Hatch, Verona Road. Eliminate distractions. Your life is not worth it. Certainly, the men and women that are working behind the orange barrels and barrier wall, their lives, they want to go home to their families at the end of the day. So we always stress eliminate distractions. Inattentive driving is one of the leading causes of car crashes, not only in the state, but across the country.
Well, and it's tight driving in this project, so it's better off to take the time and get through there. All right, if you want to find out more information, this is where we talk about you again. Well, this is where I always usually say, and Steve will give you a press release, and you can go check out their website. Steve, where do they go to find out?
VeronaRoadProject.wi.gov. Certainly a lot of great information out there if you want to watch the animation video that I know you and others share
Every day
regularly.
I watch that.
Yes,
every day.
That might be a little much, but certainly a great way to know what's going on. So at the end of the project in 2020, we have an animation video that really shows what traffic is going to be doing upon the completion of the project at Williamsburg Way and PD. So we're building 2 interchanges at those locations. So VeronaRoadProject.wi.gov. Look at the exhibits, look at the animation video, as well as sign up for email updates. Great way to stay informed.
And also make sure you check out the Verona Road Business Coalition. They have an app out there for you that's available for you. Sign up. Great deals, get you through construction easily. It's all about the deals and staying connected with the businesses that are affected by the construction project. Or just hit up their website, Verona Road Business Coalition. Great website. Work with Steve. I know Cindy works with you in the businesses as well. So we appreciate your time, Steve. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jeremy.
Hopefully, our plan is to bring you back once a month.
Perfect.
That's the goal.
I'll be waiting for the phone call.
We'll see. Well, we'll see. We'll see how people react to it first. Then we can determine.
Okay.
Yeah, we got to see how Andrew feels about it too. I mean, he's
the talking head here. So
yeah. All right. That's Steve Theisen, Wisconsin DOT. Appreciate it, Steve. We're gonna take a quick break. More to come. You are watching Talking Fitchburg.